The Lego scandal has been circulating all over the internet, being covered by a bunch of big YouTubers and the man himself who's having to go through the whole thing, Reckless Ben. This guy's trying to do the right thing by helping this guy get his life savings Lego collection worth over $200,000 back to him after it was stolen. But then it takes you down this giant rabbit hole of not only corporations, but police corruption. It's actually insane. I tracked down a thief who stole $200,000 worth of Legos. Yeah, shout out to Reckless Ben.
This man spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen. And the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because...
How do you not know your Guinness World Record shit is not stolen? How are we going to contact the police? Did they steal it? Yes, but I don't know yet.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not...
Bro's jawline is looking magnificent, I will say.
For collectors, bricks and minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos. So what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local bricks and minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
So there's a store. You sell your Legos to the store. The son is behind it. And he's reporting it to not get caught. Oh! And open up your 17th eye.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
Bro, I'm suspicious. My team wanted me to cover this because I own a few businesses. I'm involved in business shit all the time. But long story short, if you have any item realistically worth like, you know, $250,000, $500,000, you're going to put it in like a trust with like an insurance policy and stuff like that. It's alarming that the Lego set is like this important and it's a Guinness Book World Record type shit. Probably get an insurance policy for it.
It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
But we don't just have to take this woman's word for it. She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. And the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out.
How is she able to get the security footage downloaded and saved if she is literally being kicked out of her own store? And to be honest with you, if she has access to those cameras, that's a red flag for me right off the bat. Because then I'm like, oh, okay, so she is involved in stealing the shit then. Because then, since she's getting kicked out, she's like, I'm taking this bag and a half with me as well.
These are ones that he has not been paid his percentage yet.
He's looking at the camera.
If I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. He's taking on the business, he takes on all that kind of side that.
His own corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
What?
So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Bro, that's a setup and a half.
I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah.
Okay, well, call the police to your store because there is now an active shooter waiting outside. Where's my shit? Like, absolutely not.
I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, well, you better get to learn about it because I have a contract, I have photo evidence, video evidence, like that.
He's going to be like, well, that's with the girl, not us. Read the fine print, people.
So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you
at a kid's Lego store? And that's how I ended up punching him in the mouth. Yeah, that's facts, right? Can we show the guy's face?
That this family, especially with the father's health, doesn't have the resources to take them to court. And almost mockingly, they've since flooded all of their social media with tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that they stole the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world.
They straight up stole it then, right? $12 for a Lego piece is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I would love to see you rot in a jail cell over some Legos.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to
the Avengers.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits.
Bricks and Minifig, I like your guys' method, but me personally, suck my balls. I got something special for you guys. I will see you in court.
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever.
16 hours? I better stop complaining. I gotta drive 18 hours to Las Vegas when I move. God.
Kind of just want to hear Bricks and Minifigs side of the story.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
It's pretty good. So basically my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
No, you are. Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed by watch the cameras. I am being harassed.
I feel like they're all in on it.
Literally,
This is
all
weird
I did
behavior.
was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these Lego sets...
Hey, to be real with you, why isn't Brian doing this? Why isn't Brian going to court? Brian got scared off because they threatened going to court. See, also that makes me weary of Brian at the same time. Nothing against the son, but it's like every single person's going to be met with the same threat. We'll just go to court. We'll just go to court. They've obviously made up their mind that they just don't care. And so far, every single person has been met with legal shit.
Because I have a contract, legal reason to be here, legally this does not count as harassment. Instead, the manager should be checking the store's inventory.
Hey, I like my boy right now.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract. But finally, she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
Oh.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically, what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate.
Okay.
But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
Ahead of the game! What's the guy's name who did all of the fraud stuff? Nick Shirley. He started a whole new enterprise of YouTube, and I love it. He's created a whole new genre of YouTubers just exposing people.
They're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions, for sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we
Their
respond
decisions
next time?
are their decisions.
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, well, this is what corporate told us.
I am happy that's what corporate told you. For the last time, I'm asking you to leave the store.
And for the last time, suck a dick, man. Where are my Star Wars Legos?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
Ooh, girl, you involved? Now your face all over the internet?
Is there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave. I've asked you.
Eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifig store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos.
I'm ready to hang up. Immediately, I'm ready for him to hang up because guess what? You can show up in person, bro. I own you.
The clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear.
And so until
I want to give him.
I feel like the contract is probably poorly written.
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
How do you guys own them?
The police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like
I feel like the
$200,000
police are going to kick him out and be like, well, this is a legal thing, and they're asking you to leave the store. So I hope this, like, kills the franchise or something, because this is kind of bullshit.
Right here, the factor is that they don't want you, they're a privately owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespass from here. So
okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Okay, we talked about that. Do you understand the trespass portion? If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay.
So.
Okay. Again, Rob. If you come back, we're in the car, and we're gonna arrest you.
My issue is that the officer's not letting him know that he can't do anything, so it makes me not really side with the officer.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his—
How the is Brian trespassed if it's his shit?
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there?
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
How do we feel about his mustache? Yeah, because this is hard for me. Typically, I see a mustache like this and I'm like, kind of cool, kind of impressive. Makes him very interesting. Makes me think he is very good with a sword. For some reason, I see him being really good at fencing.
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Where are they then?
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited. Like again. So who's like
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Nope. Never happened.
No. I mean,
Easy fix. Go back to your video footage that you have access to and show them being brought into the store. Show photos of them in the store.
I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, we both know you're lying, but
no, we don't know that.
So I showed him some social media posts his own
there we go.
company made that are still up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets. And these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000.
Oh, I love that.
All of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO
What did he
of the
say?
entire company.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? What is his response?
Now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's going to be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think
he doesn't like
you guys
that.
would prefer the easy way. The hard way, I don't think you guys are really gonna like it.
No, okay.
But we're getting back either way, so it's like you can either.
So you can leave. If you come back here, we will call the cops. If you don't leave right now, I will call the cops.
Call the cops now.
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Okay, you've been asked to leave. Please leave.
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made
I will rip that mustache off your face.
Politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them.
Super hard, super wet, super moist, super nut, super combo.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand that?
So we all regrouped together to rewatch the.
Okay, so once again, I'm confused a little bit. They have the receipts, so just give it to a lawyer. And then this is the thing. As long as bro's not lying, correct, and everything is truthful, you are going to then bill Bricks and Minifig for your own lawyer fees because it's unnecessary that they cost you all that time and money when it was an easy fix. It's just another thing you can bill them on.
And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I have not heard anything from the owners.
Oh.
So you need to leave.
Can I talk to the owners then, or?
You go ahead and call the owners.
Do you have their number?
I'm not giving it to you.
Why won't you give it to me? Because isn't that the logical next step if we're supposed to
Well,
work
you
with
have
the
all the
owners? Then
information right there, right?
I have the Lego sets you guys have, but I don't have the owners. No.
I like the kid because he's not getting like emotional about it.
No, I want you to leave.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number and we could call
I'm not
them.
giving you anything except for calling the police.
But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number, or?
No, I don't have any of their numbers.
Dang.
That's
Weird.
why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info. So I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble.
The store owner is her husband.
A different way.
When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego.
Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spyglasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked.
Bro, get a TikTok girl on this, bro. You get one girl with a TikTok, bro, it's solved. Whole case solved in 12 minutes. Nothing gets past them.
After watching the footage over and over, my final conclusion is, yeah, the manager sucks. But she's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. But luckily for me, through my YouTube,
She's obviously been hypnotized.
and I've personally experienced some of the most intense and crazy brainwashing in the entire
Holy
world.
living.
What I'm trying to say is I'm
Oh, bro,
pretty
been
sure
through the
that
ringer.
I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate office.
Dude's gonna go in there and stroke one? Get it, my boy.
3, 2, 1. Yellow, go, 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 go.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna call my producer. It's going right now.
How's it going?
We have the winner right over here.
We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into
Okay.
the woods and waited for this
Whoa.
employee to show up.
Whoa.
And with that, our new cult member has arrived.
You're the Lego queen.
Ladies, you gotta. I want a Lego club set. I would love to follow you in the woods. A random FaceTime with a dude who's got a busted lip. Looks like he's been punched in the face. Okay, let's be honest here. We're giving serial killers ideas.
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And Most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like the most special person in the entire world.
Official best employee of Bricks and Minifigs.
The winner goes to...
It's just like the 4 of them.
Lego Queen.
This is how you get like sacrificed.
Personally seen a lot of cults do is they instantly give new recruits power. If people feel powerful, they're less likely to think that they're the ones that are being manipulated. So, we gotta give this girl some power.
You give me power?
Yes. Yeah, we're giving you power. You're the most powerful.
Queen says, jump. I feel like I can do anything I want. Step on the Lego griffin.
Oh my god!
Beautiful dog pile.
I know she has a Discord. She's probably a mod to 3 different Discord channels.
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become.
I'm learning a lot.
Bricks and Minifigs employee.
I would say let's start a cult, but if you're watching this, you're possibly already part of one. It is my cult, so
Brick by brick.
Thank you.
Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by brick. Brick by.
And now the employee is fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed,
the Cream Team cult.
but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did.
Why does bro look sad?
We heard something about like some Star Wars sets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that or?
I know some of it. They were gonna reimburse him for everything, and then I think they did, and he's still upset about everything, which I get.
They reimbursed him for everything?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every other cult member out there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend
They
this
don't know.
lie.
This is the thing. Here's the problem, right? If you're dumb enough to be in a cult, you're dumb enough to probably be part of a lie and believe what other people have already told you. So like you're a useless cult member, which is the majority of most cult members.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought it's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Oh my god. You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh, the owner's number.
Wait, but you have like their numbers and stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, did he give you Josh's number? Can I take a picture of it?
Bro, she's gonna get in trouble.
Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's
Are we
number,
over
it's
this
time to
girl
give
right
him a
now?
call.
We're ruining people's lives, bro. Man.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Legos?
I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got, what else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store is in.
What contract is it? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this.
Yep.
It's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense.
It makes
because
them
in the
liable.
security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business. He takes on all that consignment.
I would just send a screenshot of him on camera being like, okay, well, this is what we're going to use in court against you because you're assuming responsibility. Yeah, the whole thing's pissed me off.
So,
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
you don't just want to give the Legos back? Like,
Sue me. Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
You're not, the kid's not harassing you.
right now?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
Lost.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying, here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes.
So this is actually a perfect example, y'all, of why I have employees or anybody I with sign shit for my company, because it assumes all responsibility, but also myself. So everything is covered. From what I think needs to happen, right? This is not legal advice. He needs to sue the girl with the purple hair. Hard, fast. Give her the bulk of everything. Then she needs to sue them because those are legally touching each other. The girl with the purple hair in the beginning of the video.
$60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to
It's
sue
super
a company
sad.
as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been—
Bro, the thing! Somebody send this to Ben right now. Ben, email my team. I will buy every single, on God, I will buy every single one of you guys black Air Force Ones. Do not make me look at this.
treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this.
Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity.
So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
Oh, dude, you guys have a black guy. You got a black guy. Claim racism. This is perfect. Holy shit. The answer was in front of us the whole time.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow, they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back. And now it's tomorrow. Can't call them.
I don't have a quick update, unfortunately.
Bro, what the f? Nah. We're jumping to another video. I gotta watch you get arrested now. I'm not doing this.
The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life knowing us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. Now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We didn't get we still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah.
They got the entire business closed? See, that's... Dude, that's actually f***ing crazy. Clap. Chat, can we quick clap for bro? The franchise closed. That's still a big deal. That's great. But here's the problem. Let me tell y'all how you realistically don't want that to happen. Now the inventory and shit is gone. And if you guys have ever seen anything Nick Shirley's done and all this, when all this fraud shit is going on, now there's no liability to the people there. And they're just going to put it in all these different places now.
Basically, before this court case can get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
Okay.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save
Scary.
the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone. That's crazy. Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
No, wait it out.
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
Wait, hold up. That's Josh's house? Hey, we gonna need to start a GoFundMe for Josh. Josh not doing so good. All he can afford is the suit.
I like how we just have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Are y'all friends with the CEO now?
Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys. Like,
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck?
Whoa. Hey, yo, submit this to the FBI. Yo, you might be able to give this to the FBI.
Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house?
Legos are a different type of cartel, but for the police. Police cartel members love Legos.
My name's Ortiz. This is American Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. We just stop that.
I didn't? No. I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. You said you ran a stop sign? Huh? You said you ran a stop sign?
Show him the camera.
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here, so I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars.
He's like, yeah, but I'm going to sell it and use that to buy a Lamborghini.
The officer did not believe me.
$200,000.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless? Ben said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the...
As somebody who's all for the thin blue line, I frown upon this. Shame! These cops are being little... And normally, as a veteran, I stand with a lot of police officers. Utah, y'all being weird, man. Y'all being weird. These officers need to be reported. They helping steal old man's Legos. Let him die in peace. He old and shit. Go harass someone else, bro.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, like, get to talk to him and we're in trespass. So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tint,
They
the
were
same
running
police
a
showed up
plates?
to our house.
Oh no, we're gonna pull over again?
It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being...
Nah, hey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was harassed like this. This is when I wasn't doing illegal shit, okay? In high school, I dated a police officer's daughter, okay? His stepdaughter. He got other police officers to follow me around. And the only way I was able to get out of this situation, because I was being harassed and followed by police officers, her dad didn't know that 3 doors down from me, thank you God, is one of our friends, our neighbors, and it was the chief of police. Shout out Mark. Mark then, after we showed Mark all this proof that these police officers were following me around because her dad was doing some shit like that, the dad f***ed off. And then the dad made my ex break up with me at that point. And the police never followed me around again after that. This is why police officers are getting a bad rap all the time.
The benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally
What did I get
kicked
arrested
the first
for?
owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos.
Theft,
I tried calling
battery,
him, but I am also
assault.
blocked. I'm sorry. The only option left is to show up to his house.
I did other shit.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Who's this?
Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Who is this? He just knocks him out.
Huh.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside
Brandon,
of court.
why?
He gave him
Talk to
plenty
me.
of time to speak.
I guess if
Oh, he's the second owner of the store. He's living way better than the first guy who was obviously struggling. Why didn't the police do anything about this? Because the police are in on it.
told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then
the trolling's my favorite part.
And
the trolling's
again,
hands down my favorite
for
part.
some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody else.
no, he stole $200,000 worth
How do you
of.
know this?
Look at it on camera.
Been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to
that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it, and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
So I can hang out in the street because I will set up a campsite. Bro, I will stake my claim in the middle of the street, bitch. Is that what you are telling me? Try and name one person more petty than me. You cannot. I'll throw away my whole life. Oh, 50 Cent is a good one.
And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted.
Hey!
My court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Yeah, what one?
They're all just no hair.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known
Scum,
for.
bro.
Is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is gonna be
Protect us,
eternity for them.
God!
Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
On his Mormon God. It's only Jesus Christ, baby. That's it! Yeah, Big JC, my boy!
Right now seems to be that Josh is never gonna listen to anything I ever
JC,
tell him.
pussy!
But if someone from his church heard this audio,
JC
maybe
got
he would listen to them.
gangsters.
So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck.
No way.
And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home. But on our way back, this happened.
What?
Again?
For what?
Bruh.
How's it going?
How's it going? I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Ben is actually high IQ, especially in the world of trolling. Because but the fact that he's not driving, the cops could have planted anything in the car and the driver would have assumed responsibility for it. So the fact that he's always having other people drive him is just genius. The only thing I would do to change this up is maybe have Uber people take you away, but I get they're trying not to spend all that money and they need to like always be going here.
we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we get them arrested?
Yeah,
I love
Josh and
this,
Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue
I
them.
know because of that mustache, he just drinks beer and hopes that Ben dies. We gotta get this arrested. I'm tired of this shit. I've had enough of this.
You can sit on down here for me, perfect. What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
that's,
from.
That's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just.
How does the cop know his voice? Dude, FBI, Vice, y'all should be begging to be involved.
This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
This officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't.
What?
Oh, okay. Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay?
Bro, hey. Dude, bro, he might be a vet. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you're a vet, bro. If you're a piece of shit, eat a dick. This video is for educational purposes, okay? To stop corruption. And we're not sure if these men are helping or against it. But shout out to all the police officers. Mr. Editor, well, I literally called it. I was like, this is why it's genius that he's having another guy drive.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is.
Hey, Chief of Police, talk to your boys, bro.
I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm going to have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department...
Hey, hold up. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but Ben, if you're listening, I'm pretty sure if these officers take you to court or some shit like that, even if it's for a parking ticket, you can get their jobs taken from them. If officers are doing stupid ass checks like this, you need to lose your job, bro. There's so much other shit going on. The Brady list. Guys, look into the Brady list. Get these taken care of.
Illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest. I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which can get you hemmed up a lot.
Yeah.
What? That sounds like a threat. What dangerous line are you talking about? Because I already told you I'm not doing drugs, so what are you referring to?
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate with you guys.
Yeah, obviously you guys are doing illegal shit.
I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so
yeah.
Eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
Well, we'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. Woo! Our court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone.
Get the black guy.
Talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In
Yeah,
order
he called
to get Josh to come outside, I'm really gonna have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
What are you guys doing here? So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the
which he can do.
Is that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
If they take the sign,
so much better than
that's a problem.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's
No.
savings.
Don't even tell him about that. Don't even tell him about that.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, you know, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
3 police officers. Is there not a thing that says we just got called here 3 minutes ago? Whoever is calling 911, if it was dismissed the first time, shouldn't they be held liable for abusing 911? If somebody dies because of you just relentlessly calling 911, I'm confused.
So this is what you're trying to serve him with? Yes. That's,
have like 5 copies, bro.
By the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
No.
If I give these papers to him?
No.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper. So
He's not want the papers?
Here's that back for you.
Okay.
But he has been served.
Me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you,
These are court papers.
Okay, it doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it?
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks...
Bro, this is the same cop from earlier, bro. What are you talking about, buddy? What the going on?
Exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah, well,
yeah, and they've been dismissed every time.
He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have
I
no
just
relationship. That's why
barely
she's
met
here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is
Sumbot. Is that his actual name? El Sumbot. This officer is just a dumbass bot, bro.
Was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, see ya.
Now that the police are finally leaving,
Again.
it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Oh, sure. The
For
paper?
what?
The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well,
They think it's a false case? What the heck?
thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a...
Hey, let me tell y'all something. When have you ever seen not just one, but more than 5 police officers genuinely give a fuck about serving one person a piece of paper? I know I'm autistic. I know I'm retarded. Counterintelligence agent. The entire purpose of my job, finding insider threats, finding red flags, okay? Conducting national security investigation. I don't know how the fuck I got this job. Very blessed. This is a giant red flag. When have you ever seen this many police officers give a fuck about this? When has a cop genuinely ever looked into something for you? That's not against the police. There's always a bunch of shit going on. This is terrible.
Case is... just verify if the case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Can you cancel it?
That's all.
Yeah, eat a dick.
I think this phone call was the breaking...
So now that's the same officer from before as well. So go ahead and serve him the papers then.
point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Yeah, they give a fuck about 2 people a lot. That's the other officer that was there as well.
Okay.
Oh my God. For what?
Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same
Don't
police
say anything,
officers
bro.
that arrested
Don't
me
tweet.
gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure. I got arrested for just
Ben is going to be able to Ben, you know what, bro? I like your shit right now. I'm fucking with you. Ben is going to be retired from YouTubing because he's going to have so much money.
What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys.
Yeah, bro.
Why
What
are
the
they
fuck?
arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being
Yeah.
the Brexit minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church.
Yeah.
Of which all the cops are probably a part of.
And probably the cops' individual pockets.
Joshua Johnson and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care.
Bro, hey, I don't even want to hear it from the fucking Utah people. All Mormons are being... Bro, you're not going to be able to pull all that shit. Black people already doing it. Shout out to the Jews. I'm moving back into a Jewish neighborhood because I'll be fucking with the Jews. A lot of y'all not going to like that. Solid community. Safe community. They already doing that, though. Okay, Mormons? We're not falling for that.
Actually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me
Okay.
that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals.
They're really protecting him.
But the police made a mistake.
Unless
They
I'm wrong.
accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio. So when you sync the 2 clips
shit.
together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it any occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they...
What the
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I synced the 2 clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information.
They're just trying to protect one guy who's paying them.
And so
Yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the 2 clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, just so you know, you are on camera and we're sending this to the FBI. So you want to help me, yourself, do the right thing? Like, no, Ben.
It seems like the police department redacted
We
this
don't do
entire
that.
conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is
to cover their own ass.
I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Don't. Do not do that. You understand me? Right now you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay? Put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone.
Bro, there has to be some type of investigation there, bro.
And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to
Stop
you.
Talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet.
Okay,
I was
but-
turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
I'm so thankful that multiple YouTubers are covering this. This might be the one time I'm looking forward to multiple police officers losing their fucking job. I stand with the blue, bro. I fuck with police officers. And I love police officers who are veterans as well. But I don't stand with pieces of shit. I don't stand with the bad guys at the end of the day, okay? I look forward to you losing your job. I look forward to you losing your house, losing your family ties, okay? You're going to lose custody of your child. Like, you know, like, I can't stand with you, bro.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Now, I know they're like in Utah and shit like that, but this is gonna blow up. This is the thing. This is why people get like irritated and like having been done types of shit like this. It could take a year. They're gonna infill some people in there. It's gonna take some time. They're gonna.
It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Bro, what? Again? They about to make a movie out of this, bro. Is this the same cop, or do y'all just all look the same? That is insane!
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up. Step outside, everybody. Come on. No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't.
I'm glad the cat's just chilling.
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying.
Who is this police officer, bro?
The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
These cops f***ed up and did not know what the internet can do now.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
How in the f are they able to do that to you, but the police can't go into the store that you were at saying that the people stole the Legos? I don't know who you are, but there's some serious police corruption going on in Utah. You guys need to check out this Reckless Ben video. This is a small fraction of how corrupt police departments can go, how easily they can be owned. The American Fork Utah Police Department, you guys have to watch these videos. I love the police. I love my veterans. This is making me turn and hate that. I hate these pieces of shit. If you're a police hater, we need you right now. Do your research. How are they able? This guy swatted, but we can't swat the 2 guys who we're doing court cases against and the store. This is some of the most easy corruption I have ever seen. How is this not being talked about? How is this not being covered? How is it already not exposed? This is absolutely insane. How is he able to make a phone call and make that happen? This guy has to go through all the proper legal points to get
so now he's
just to hear.
Something out his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos, and for whatever reason the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos.
It's the same cop! Or he just looks the same. I remember it's like Officer Tonga or whatever. That's wild.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail.
They got nothing on these kids.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikko.
Last time,
lawyer,
I
bud. I got nothing to say to you.
But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company. Even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so.
You gotta stop talking. I don't care how right you are. You gotta shut the fuck up. This has to go to feds, bro.
Suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe.
But right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Being tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
Alright. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get...
Oh, you don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. Okay.
GoFundMe and all that.
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was our solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I get my back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right.
There's no need to even keep... oh, God, you talked to me.
And I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
Bro, what? Did this dude literally spend a fucking month in jail?
I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
I was about to... Bro, y'all might see me in my first protest, guys. I was about to be in the street. I was about to call all veterans to the state of Utah. All veterans, fly and unite to the state of Utah. We have one to rescue. Our crusade begins here.
The illegal acts that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you
Yeah, you shouldn't say the name.
He's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video.
Oh, I can't wait.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
It's gonna be like murder or some shit.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it, that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh.
So do you guys want to know something about police officers? When one judge says nothing, if you create a separate one, you can apparently go to a different judge. That's why a lot of police officers have a particular judge they can go to. Threat to the physical safety of the protected person.
So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. Oh, what's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get Lotus on that?
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to him.
Him in the ass.
Me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me. Just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now.
Go check out WeStealFromOldPeople.com. I'm getting nothing from this. Let me see really quick. Yeah, we gotta subscribe to this guy. This was great. He's got one more, I think. We gotta see what the else going on really quick.
I am the Chief of Police for the American Fork Police Department. I'd like to address the members of our American Fork and Cedar Hills community regarding some videos currently circulating on social.
Put his face on the screen, Mr. Starter.
One of the main questions in my video was, why did I get swatted for stealing Legos when this wasn't a mystery to the police officers and they knew that I didn't steal the Legos, that Josh stole the Legos.
He basically stole a $200,000 collection.
So are we running the alarming thing to a lot of people right now? Guys, this is where it actually gets extremely scary. This kid right here is following the legal route. He is following every single thing you should do legally, the proper way, and now has judges and police officers following him around so much to where he had to leave the country. So all law-abiding people have to leave the country or they'll be put on a no-bail warrant. But we have criminals out here stabbing girls in the neck on the bus, shooting and killing people in the streets, and then being released back into the public. That is alarming. You guys need to go watch this dude's video.
But still, why did they raid my house for stealing the Legos when there's an overwhelming amount of evidence that Josh stole the Legos? When I requested the body cam footage of this to try to find the answers myself, they redacted everything, and they claimed it was to protect the victims. However, one of my friends set up a GoPro as we were getting swatted, and we caught the entire conversation on camera.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
For 3 months, the police
I was like, bro, they're gonna catch him saying some crazy shit.
Has been this redaction is important because it protects Josh, the victim of this case. However, we can clearly see that the police are looking for Legos and they saw no Legos. And they redacted this because they were embarrassed that they made such a stupid decision to swat the wrong person. They were so embarrassed of swatting my house for stealing the Legos that in all the police reports, it is completely redacted. The police department wants this information hidden so bad that they're willing to break the law to hide this from everyone.
That is the thing. We got to stop redacting shit from police reports, dude.
So even though I've been asking them for 3 months why I got swatted, they finally came up with an answer.
That's why you stay in the town over?
The Airbnb host told them that I stole the Legos.
During contact with the Airbnb owner, the owner reported overhearing conversations about possible stolen Legos. Specifically, officers wrote in the search warrant affidavit, the homeowner also disclosed that he could hear multiple individuals inside the residence speaking about possibly stolen Lego toys they had taken.
Bro, you sound really stupid. I'd like to think, Mr. Chief of Police, you're not dumb as fuck. You're telling me this kid who calls, asks all these things, can't get a warrant on these dudes where they have a bunch of evidence that they're stealing shit. We also have this guy over here, the bad dudes. We thought they called in, got the search warrant, all this shit, and they have the power to do it. But you're telling me now, Mr. Chief of Police, correct me if I'm wrong or sounding even more of a dumbass here, that just because a Airbnb owner said these things, we get a warrant drawn up. But the guy with all the evidence and all the previous shit can't. So your department's picking and choosing really hard.
Based on that information, officers added a request within the search warrant affidavit seeking authorization to also search for and seize possible stolen property, including Lego merchandise.
Yeah, FBI, open up!
Roger W. Griffin
FBI!
reviewed and approved the search warrant.
I always like giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I will take the police officer's word on this, but
bro, what?
Something fishy is going on here. And
yeah.
Everything can just be cleared up if you unredact the audio and let everyone see the truth.
Yeah.
Also, after we got raided and the police officers found no Legos, all of this footage has been redacted too.
What if it's redacted? Who are we protecting? Are you guys continuously saying the dude's name? Why? Why are you talking about an individual guy so much? Who are we protecting if we're redacting information? Like, are they continuously bringing up John and how they want to protect John? Who are we bringing up that needs to be protected after a warrant was just done for something that's completely separate? I don't understand.
While we were getting swatted, one of the police officers decided to injure me for absolutely no reason. He claims it's because I was trying to make a fast movement.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
I want lawyers to sign up for Ben's defense right now, bro. Lawyers should be signing up like the Johnny Depp trial.
During Snyder's detention, Lieutenant Adamson took hold of Snyder's right arm. Lieutenant Adamson later reported that he felt Snyder tense his arm, at which point Adamson moved Snyder's right arm behind his back to place him into custody.
Y'all don't be doing this to protesters in the street who are burning cars and destroying property. We can do this to a YouTuber kid? The amount of people I've seen resisting arrest, but you want to up this guy?
There's only one solution. This police officer has psychic powers, and he could tell that my arm was tensing up before grabbing me. However, this makes no sense because if the police officer did truly have psychic powers, he would have known that we were not the thieves. Josh and Brandon were the thieves.
Bro, about to get paid.
In the x-ray image displayed by Mr. Snyder in that video, a small L is visible in the upper right-hand corner of the x-ray. The L indicates the image is that of the left shoulder. The video shows Lieutenant Adamson handling Snyder's right arm during the arrest.
Yes, the stock footage I used to show what a dislocated shoulder is, an image that's clearly not mine because I didn't go to the hospital, I went to jail. So how could I have taken this picture?
Bro is making them look dumb as
My shoulder that got injured was my right shoulder. When I was editing this, I like to think highly of my audience that they would have known that this was a stock image and I wouldn't have to spoon feed every tiny detail to my audience. The American Fork Police Department that maybe I do have to spoon feed my...
I like how he copied
the... piece of information.
I like how he copied the exact same thing as him. Oh, that's what this video is about. Okay, that's funny. Chief of Police, not Ben. Chief of Police, you're making me hate cops, bro.
Richardson initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle for failing to stop before the stop line at a stop sign and failing to stop completely at that stop sign.
We have it on
video.
Chief of
Police looked at this video and said, "We ran a stop sign."
How is this the Chief of Police? This Chief of Police is bot. He's just told something and he believes it. I'm telling you right now, the Chief of Police is not going to look at this footage and then go out and talk to the public and say that it is what it is. He obviously did not review any of the footage. Somebody gave him money and said, they didn't stop. And he went, they did not stop.
Joshua Johnson contacted police and reported he was going to shoot someone as a result of the ongoing harassment.
Is he not? So he's inciting violence?
Responded to the area.
Josh was so scared of going to court that he would rather shoot us than accept these court papers. Josh's logic here is that if he can murder the process server and if he can murder me, then he can get away with his crimes because...
I mean, pretty much. Yeah, hashtag Josh is made. AF, dude.
Officer Sumbot contacted the Marion County Circuit Court, Oregon, to verify the legitimacy of the paperwork. The court confirmed that the case was indeed legitimate, but that papers had already been served and no hearing date had yet been scheduled.
The police department said the reason they arrested me and not Josh this day is because they called to confirm if this was a real court case, and they said it was real. However, the papers have already been served, and now I'm doing this solely to get YouTube content. And if that's true, I would like to see footage of it. They released all the raw footage, and that part doesn't seem to be in the raw footage.
that's already been to court, or are you allowed to tell me kind of where they're at with the case?
There is no hearing date set, and there hasn't been a hearing in the case yet. All I see is the claim that was filed. I don't see proof of service or anything. A hearing wouldn't be set until a response is filed by defendant.
Okay, so the defendant needs to be served with papers before the case will, I guess, start?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Fire the chief of police. Send that chief of police to jail. Cut the head off. That's not even probably the head of the snake. Cut the snake's dick off, all right? Carve it out. Find the head. Kill it.
Heroin.
Because the owners were using the location to fund their heroin addiction.
What?
Yeah, and that's how they took it over, and saying they had like a pigeon in there that was crapping all over the Legos, and it smelled bad, all this stuff.
This is someone who threatened to murder me just for trying to serve him papers.
He do look like he live in a trap house, so I believe the heroin shit.
So I think he's feeling unreasonably unsafe. A reasonable person would not feel unsafe in this situation. Well, I can say the same thing. I feel unsafe trying to conduct business with him, and he calls the police on me to hide. I feel unsafe because of that. Because we had a 3-hour search in our car. He said we had heroin in our car yesterday. We had a 3-hour
Don't bring up drugs
car.
when you're in a
That
car,
makes me
bro.
feel unsafe. I think that's reasonable for me to feel unsafe. It's not reasonable for me to feel unsafe.
So Josh is actually the one who said he was going to murder me if I take him to court. But now I'm the one that's being looked into for threatening to murder Josh. How does this make any sense?
Mr. Johnson alleged that Mansell had hired Benjamin Snyder to harass, stalk.
Is this police chief even a real person? Bro, hey, listen. You're talking like a real right now. I feel terrible having to say this, but I'm going to keep it real. You are obviously not fit to do your job because I don't know what you have looked into, but just first of all, the traffic stop, you're dumb. You obviously haven't looked at any of the footage. You're dumb. Yeah, bro, he obviously IA, man. Intelligence artificial taking over.
During the interaction, Officer Fraughton indicated he believed Shaw's eyes appeared glossy and expressed concern regarding possible impairment.
If we look back on the raw footage, this is what the police officer said his first interaction with us was like.
Good with these guys being able to drive?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see anything clear as day with Tyler that I noticed.
What's the goal of...
Right now? Yeah, I was gonna scare him a little bit and let him go is all I really was gonna do.
Do we have charges, or are we just tired of them being in the way?
Bye-bye. You're done. Dude, what is the chief of police even doing? He just reads from a maybe the chief of police is on heroin. Can the chief of police take a drug test?
The group stated they were supporting a GoFundMe campaign for a dying man. One of the individuals later identified as Sheldon Norcross. Officer Richardson then decided to seize Norcross's phone, pending the approval of a search warrant, in order to preserve potential evidence and prevent the deletion or alteration of any data. According to Officer Richardson's report, when Norcross was informed that the phone was going to be seized, Norcross immediately began manipulating the device.
The police officer claims that Sheldon was arrested because he opened his phone to start deleting evidence. However, we can clearly see in the footage,
Hey, all the police officers in the chat, can y'all say something? We need your help. All the police officers, when this video goes up on YouTube, bro, can y'all be like, these cops are corrupt? Or like, something ain't right?
Quiet voice, but that's why. If you want to see part 3, subscribe to my Patreon at patreon.com/recklessben. Part 3 will be up there very soon. Part 2, I'm only dealing with misdemeanors, but part 3 is when they start accusing me of felonies, so it gets insane. But
Ben, protect your own ass, bro. You got to make that shit public on YouTube, bro. You got to make it free to the people. Ads coming for me. I got no paywalls. I don't take my people's money, but hey, go help bro out. Bro be going through it. That is insane, chat. That shit's straight up bonkers.